משאלין דליבוי דליבו דכל עמך ישראל דליבו דכל עמך ישראל ותבוא לחיים ולשלום משאלים משאלין דליבוי דליבו דכל עמך ישראל דליבו דכל עמך ישראל ותבוא לחיים ולשלום.
Hello everyone, this is the second in the series of turning your back to the Aron. And continuing from last time, let's talk about the Aron Kodesh from a different perspective. And that is the following. The Shulchan Aruch paskins regarding various things you can't do when you want to say Shema and there's something in the room that prevents you from doing so. Something not modest or whatnot. He says, as we spoke about the last time, if it's above 10 tfachim, or it's underground 10 tfachim, or bebayit echad v'hu bebayit acher, or it's in one house and you're in another house, yachol likrot, dekivan shu bereshut acheret, karinan beishafir. Because it's in a different domain, it's okay. So what happens when the Sefer Torah is not in the Aron, which is 10 tfachim high, but rather on the Bima? Can you sit down? Do you have to always turn towards the Bima? Well, comes along the Maggid Avraham in the name of the Bach and says, it really depends on the Bima. He says the Shulchan Aruch is correct, makom gavoa yud, but dafka shu rachav daled v'havi makom chashuv. The Bima must be its own domain, which is 4 tfachim wide. If it's 4 tfachim wide and 10 tfachim high, you got no problem. And indeed, the Chavot Yair was very machmir regarding the Aron Kodesh. It's no wonder that here too, he says, and not enough for it to be 4 tfachim wide, but mukaf gaken mechitzot kol dehu. Or afil zu atam. They have to be with certain walls around it. Oh, or afilu zu atam without them. Devadai havele gavoa yud v'rachav dalet reshut hayachid b'fnei atzmo. If it's wide 4 tfachim and it's 10 tfachim high, as most bimas are elevated, you got no problem whatsoever. However, this is a very machmir opinion. The Rashba was asked this question regarding Hagbah. When you do Hagbah, you turn around, and certain people didn't like that. So he says, because on the Bima, because it's on the Bima, it's not a problem, because that's considered its own reshut, its own domain. He says, just like you have to stand up for your Rebbe. If your Rebbe is on the 3rd floor and you're downstairs on the 1st floor and you look up, you don't have to stand for him. He's in a different reshut. Same thing with the Bima. And that's the way the Ramah paskins in Shulchan Aruch. Afilu k'shesefer Torah ala Bima, and tzibur shebeketz tzuchim la'amod, deha-sefer bereshut acheret. So if it's on the Bima is wide 4, 10 tfachim high, you have no problem, usually. Well, if that's the case, Pri Megadim comes along and says that they make a Bima in such a way that even though your back is to the Sefer Torah, Reshut Achereti Habima. And indeed, the Nishmat Adam goes along and says that as long as it's high, 10 tfachim, you don't even need it to be wide 4 amot. As long as it's high, you're okay. So to sum up, the fact that the Sefer Torah is on the Bima doesn't pose a problem, either because it's wide 4 and high 10, or even without it wide 4. Many say if it's high 10 tfachim, which is a meter, which is all our bimas, then it shouldn't be a problem. People can sit down all around it, and it doesn't pose a problem. However, if indeed, for some reason or another, the Bima is less than 10 tfachim high, then there wouldn't be a heter to sit down during all Kriyas HaTorah, not because of the Chumrah of the Ramah that says you should stand up for Kriyas HaTorah. No, because of the law of respecting the Sefer Torah.
Ven no salonu toiras